Joining me now is Phillip Barbaro. He's the owner of the Avenue on George, a cafe, bar and restaurant in the heart of Sydney CBD. Thanks so much for your time, Phillip. What do you make of this decision to wrap up the disaster relief payments for workers? Do you think it's a good idea? Is it time to start reining in the support payments?
Well, 100%, I definitely agree with it, Kieran. Now, I think the support payment has been good up till now, but industries like ours, the hospitality industry, is going to find it really tough to find staff on the other side. Now, if people get $750 by staying at home, businesses like the hospitality sector is going to find it hard to get the staff in. That's one of our worries on the other side of the lockdown. And on top of that, a lot of businesses may even double dip, heavens forbid. But I agree with reduce the amount that people are getting to enforce and allow us to rehire.
And do you believe that once you get to that 80% vaccination threshold, a couple of weeks after that is when it falls off completely, these payments, will that be enough to get the business, chugging along again? I know where you are in the CBD. It should be rammed on a normal workday.
Oh, 100%. At the end of the day, the international borders, firstly, the international borders have been closed for a couple of years now. A lot of our staff, because we are a Monday to Friday business, and we've got 7 of these in the city, we rely a lot on the working holiday visas, the student visas, to work for us. We're not going to find an Australian to come in and wash dishes. That's the reality of things. At the end of the day, these disaster payments, and I believe they should be scrapped. So it allows us to start employing. If they're still sitting at home, getting paid $750, of course they'll take that rather than come into jobs like this.
Now, if they've done that with the worker payments, the business support will likely phase out as well once you hit those higher vaccination rates. Are you comfortable with that the economy and the businesses will be able to rebound like they did last time after the recession?
Well, in terms of the business support, I think, like what the Premier said, it's a case-by-case situation. Now, we're governed by the corporate community in the CBD. Now, it depends on who comes back in these offices above us. We're at 200 George Street here. We've got a 30-plus story building above us. At the moment, it's completely vacant. We don't know when those people are allowed to come back. I have been speaking to other large bosses in these corporate organisations. They're worried about, they're governed by the health advice. If one person, gets COVID on their floor, they'll have to send everybody home for 2 weeks. So they're reluctant on allowing staff to come back. I think it's a case-by-case situation. The CBD businesses and hospitality venues are very much governed on the office. We want the population to come back, and that's an office worker. Now, there's no set date on when they're returning. So, the business support, I think, is still needed, but on a case-by-case situation.
Phillip Barbaro, owner of the Avenue on George, thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Kieran.